Welcome back, everyone, to the final day of the Empire Play Dota 2 tournament. We are into the Saturday with 4 teams left. Now, on the English stream, we have Team StayFrosty playing against Team InsertTeamName, while on the Arabic stream, we have Team All Might versus Team Illusions. Arabic translation is going to be on www.twitch.tv/empireplay_Arabic. Let's cheer for the best. We will be expecting some tough and tight games between all of them. And in anyways, who just tuned to us, you still have the time to reach Man Cave Computer Network in Dubai. It is gonna be a crazy day today. Yesterday, we had a beautiful atmosphere. We had the audience area packed by everyone. It was a feeling of the tournament, which is beautiful. Once again, this is the first Dota 2 tournament in the UAE in 2019, but also the first tournament in general for the Empire Play. We're just very new to the scene, and we had 10 best UAE Dota 2 teams competing for a beautiful prize pool of 15,000 dirhams plus 5 BenQ monitors, and in addition to that, we have 1 month of unlimited playing time in Man Cave Computer Network, which will be given to the winning team, which is a nice thing to have because if you want to stick as 5, practice for the further tournaments upcoming very soon, then you want to have a free bootcamp for all of you guys. And I believe this plays even a bigger role than the actual cash prize, because this is something that I would love to have on my own in case if I had a team right now, and that is why I'm casting. But in anyways, and meanwhile, I also have the screen of the parallel stream in front of me, and we have Leech dragging out Tiny and Doom for Team Illusion, and then Sven, Shadow Shaman, and Razor for Team All Might. Oh, that is going to be a crazy game, as the one that we're watching right now with you, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, I will mention it another time. Please share all of the socials of the Empire Play: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch channel as well. Very soon we'll push live our website empireplay.gg, where we will add some new features. One of them will be team ranking page, where we'll be keeping an eye on all of the action that is happening in the UAE, which is related to competitive gaming scene, the gaming industry in general, and esports. And we'll be ranking the teams in every single discipline, not only Dota 2. Had to do some adjustments to my microphone, pardon for it. So yeah, we'll have a ranking page on our website, and that is very important. It is very important that the teams stick to their tags for every tournament they participate. Because in case if we have online qualifiers for the future events, we'll get direct invites to the leaders of the scoreboard. And it's going to be way easier for me to understand how to balance out the group stages and the brackets in future. And we will also be announcing the tournament not only of ours, but also any computer network in case if they have a minor event, or other organizers in the UAE will be updating you on everything that is happening in the UAE and possibly in the Middle East as well. Undying as the first pick for insert team name. That is a hero that was picked pretty often yesterday. And then Beastmaster, Sven, and Tusk banned away by Team StayFrosty, Tiny, Brewmaster, and Elder Titan by the ITN team. Team Illusion
10 seconds
versus
remaining.
Team All Might are just starting their game right now on a parallel stream, twitch.tv/empireplay_Arabic. That is going to be casted by our Arab casters. Insert team name. Yesterday they finished their group stage with a score of 3-1, so they qualified from the second place, and StayFrosty ended up with 4-0, so qualifying from the first place from their own group.
10 seconds remaining.
That's the first answer from StayFrosty.
Radiant team pick.
Leech is one another popular hero these days, and a Terror Blade. Haven't seen a Terror yesterday even once. Usually he immediately flew into the banning stage. Also, please let me know in the Twitch chat whether everything is fine with image and sound quality. And guys who are watching us in the live audience area as
10
well,
seconds
keep
remaining.
us updated whether everything is fine with the projector screen.
5 seconds remaining.
And also huge thanks to everyone who participated yesterday. So 6 teams, those who did not qualify into Saturday. It was a pleasure for having you.
Radiant team banned.
Undying a Lion. That's a good setup. Might be an aggressive tri lane just to keep terror away from the farm. Let's see how that is going to be played around.
10 seconds remaining.
To keep you updated on the schedule, we
5
also posted
seconds
it in all of
remaining.
our socials. So we're
Dire
having
team
2
back.
simultaneous best of 3 matches for the semifinals running right now on English and Arabic stream. Immediately after that, we'll have a BO1 match for the 3rd place. And after that, we're having best of 3 grand finals. Also, don't forget to keep the track of the socials, because the amount of the content
10
that we're
seconds
creating
remaining.
throughout this tournament and that we will be editing the week following the tournament
5
is going to
seconds
be massive.
remaining.
We will have interviews, gaming VODs, highlights,
Radiant team banned.
and the whole tournament recap posted on
Dire
socials.
team banned.
Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, Empire Play. And huge thanks to the staff members of Man Cave Computer Network in Dubai as well. The amount of the support that they've provided us during these 2 days is something that we didn't even expect. The whole setup, all of the
10
adjustments,
seconds remaining.
and the rearrangements that we were asking them for, everything
5
was there
seconds
at the
remaining.
place.
Dire team pick.
And Meepo, banned away by StayFrosty.
Radiant team pick.
Mirana.
Mirana, picked up by StayFrosty. So on what point did I stop? Yeah, yesterday I was discussing this with the players of StayFrosty team. So they said that they were keeping an eye on the ITN team.
10 seconds
And
remaining.
one of the surprises that they've got into their faces, the Meepo.
5 seconds remaining.
And I believe that StayFrosty also played a game against Meepo, and that took them a while. Required a decent comeback.
Dire team pick.
Timber Saw.
Timber comes in for the ITN team, and now StayFrosty. They need to find a way around all of the armor and HP recon that Timber is going to pull on the table against them.
Ten seconds remaining.
Meanwhile, we have a
5
small
seconds
pause
remaining.
on the Arabic stream where Team Illusion is supposed to play Team All Might. We have 2 players missing for a while. I hope that fixes pretty soon. back to you. Had some discussions on the team lateness that we get here.
5 seconds remaining.
And for now, Ursa and Weaver for StayFrosty and ITN team respectively. OG
Radiant
flies
team
into the
pick.
van stage as well. So is that going to be a meet Ursa, or that is still a question for me. Once again, don't forget to share all of the links with your friends, not only with those who are interested
10
in Dota
seconds
2
remaining.
specifically, because we will be holding an
5
event
seconds
each 4
remaining.
to 6 weeks.
Dire team pick.
That is somewhere around our schedule right now. But definitely we will not only be bringing Dota 2 tournaments, but we will focus on our disciplines, on other disciplines as well. League of Legends, PUBG, Overwatch, CSGO for sure. Probably will also take into the consideration consoles as well. So keep an eye, share the info with all of your friends. Basically every single gamer
10 seconds remaining.
will find something for himself on our socials, on the
5
events that we'll
seconds
be
remaining.
pulling out. So that will take a certain amount of StayFrosty's reserve time. AM is still open, but I'm not sure what that is going to be too greedy for them. You can always pull out Mirana as a 4th position player if you want to, but also will they in that case find enough place to farm on the map? I hope that the microphone level is fine with you. We'll also be updating you in the socials on the schedule today. So when we'll have the
Choose your
BO1 for the
hero.
3rd place and the finals as well, and that is going to be Invoker or StayFrosty. Once again, the hottest matches of this tournament are starting right now.
Prepare for battle.
Give me a second, I'll just do some adjustments for the team names. In any ways, I believe we have a quick pause in the game. Some mic issues that we're having. Yay, tips start jumping around. 3-man got set on Undying. So we have Team StayFrosty with a substitute player, because they will be playing the first half of today without attacker, who was playing with them yesterday. Now he's being a little bit late for the tournament, so they've got a stand-in player. Let's see whether that is going to be a deciding factor, because definitely attacker is one of the shining stars of the StayFrosty's roster. And I hope it doesn't affect their gaming style a lot, because once you've reached the semifinals, each game really matters, and it matters a lot. Now we're finally getting into the start.
30 seconds to battle.
InsertTeamName are getting an aggressive ward into the enemy's jungles. Probably they will also be contesting the top bounty rune, the enemy jungles. And I cannot really see anything that Terrorblade with Lich. Or will they be able to do anything to Undying plus Lion at the first minute of the game? That is a question. Spike is ready with
The
Lion.
battle begins.
Meanwhile, at the bottom lane, you have a similar scenario with Ursa. With Mirana, will be pushing away their opponents from the bounty rune, so it's going to be a 2-for-2 at the end of the day. And as I said during the picks and bans phase, this is going to be an aggressive true lane. Both Lion and Undying are here for now, just to push that Terrorblade and not give him any chance to have a smooth start. You know, also with Mirana all against Medusa. This is pretty aggressive setup as well. Weaver plus Dusa plus Timber, so I just believe that the amount of damage in the late game that is available for the ITN team is a little bit higher than what StayFrosty has in their roster, but let's see how this is going to be rolling on. Both teams have this pretty aggressive style of starting the fights. This is what I saw yesterday. Another one that slightly has the vision of rotation of sappers in case if they will be rotating towards the bottom lane, which is important for Ursa. Now you have Lion joining Dusa at the bottom lane. Finding a regular setup. The arrow exactly hits Dusa. Just the wrong step in the direction she chose. Spikes are in time from Lion as well. That could be a very tragic start for Dusa. You don't want to give away the lane to Ursa. We know how he scales up quickly.
Denied.
And this is going to be a very hot bottom lane, I can tell you. Meanwhile, Team Dassault versus Invoker doing a good job so far. Anyways, for now, look how Mirana and Ursa are playing it aggressively, and Lich sweetly evades the Sandstrike.
Oh no.
He felt it, he knew it. Undying played it pretty aggressive, tries to push away Terror from his jungle farm.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And look at the Terrorblade. 4 minions so far. Does not work out well that fine for him. And that's the strength of Undying. On his own, he's a pretty strong guy at the early minutes of the game. And that is where possibly Mirana would be considering rotating to the top lane. In case if everything is gonna be as it is for now. Timber is doing a great job farming on the mid side. And he's one pack of minions away.
Demised.
But also good amount of denies with Invoker. Now that it gives you a little bit of gold.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Balancing it out. Look at this. Tomb is there, and that is going to be a first blood on the top lane. Now Terrorblade is going to be having a very tough time. Double kill
Dire's top tower is
for
under attack.
insert team name at the top. This is going to be scaling up pretty quickly now that both Undying
Dire's
with
middle
Weaver
tower is under
already
attack.
have an advantage on the 4th minute. And as I say, that might mean that Mirana needs a rotation.
Dire's
But that
top
also
tower
cannot
is
happen
under
because
attack.
Ursa will have no chances staying all alone against Lion and Duza. And also Timber so enjoys his time at the mid lane for now as well. And I'm not even sure how this is going to be working on. Now
Dire's
you
top
have a
tower
change
is under
in
attack.
Lich's ability, but Terrorblade still compensates it, killing one of his own minions before it gets to the lane. And this Lich won't find any way safe under his tower. There is the rotation of Mirana that I spoke of. But Lich still will not be going away alive from it. 3-0 already here at the top lane. And neither Mirana nor Terror can find any safe spot at the top.
And sweet of the realm.
Now I believe Terror will be able to steal away the bounty run.
Regeneration.
3-1, I suppose it is right now for StayFrosty in terms of the bounty runs. And now poor Ursa. He'll need to stay here all alone for a while. And that is the time where Lion has everything in his hands to try and push him away from the sweet farm that he enjoyed previously. Now, in case Invoker won't be able to get everything that he needs out of his lane, that will mean that all of the 3 lineups from StayFrosty are slightly falling behind. Now Mirana stays at the top lane. All there to support Lich. Nice arrow hitting Undying, but there isn't going to be enough damage for her, obviously. Sticks are there
Dire's
for Undying
turret
as well.
has been killed.
Sunstrike messes it. Tomb is up. And this is not something that Mirana wants to keep chasing. Shrine is there. Most probably going to be saving out Undying. 2000 gold difference. Nothing significant for now. But still a little bit of disadvantage for Team StayFrosty.
Dire's bottom tower is
Another
under
thing
attack.
why I believe that InsertTeamName have an upper hand on this tournament is that the amount of scrims that I saw them playing and practicing against the other teams, I don't believe that Team StayFrosty had the same dedication for the tournament. I can tell the same about Team All Might. Ursa is also a little bit in trouble. And that's a little bit over aggressive. Undying doing an amazing job at the top lane, just pushing both of the enemies upwards, far away from Weaver. I'm not sure that you want to fight it down, guys. And Chikuchi just deal pretty sweet amount of damage right now for him. Oh, there's a sentry ward for her. But Mirana trying to leap away, but that is another direction.
Dire's top
Six.
tower is under attack.
6th level is there as well for Weaver. Time lapse. Easily regenerates whatever he lost here. And look at this. Ursa just needs to walk his way back to the base. Doesn't have a level 6 yet for himself. And as I said, all of the
Dire's
three
bottom tower
lineups
is
for
under
Team
attack.
StayFrosty do not work out, at least for now. Timbersaw is also enjoying his life at the mid lane. Over farming almost twice what Invoker has. 45 to 26. This looks very shaky. Even though we know that StayFrosty are great in terms of their comeback capabilities. This is something that they showed us yesterday, but there's definitely not enough damage right now, neither from Ursa nor from Invoker, to deal with Timbersaw. Invisibility rune is there as well. Timber might continue chasing the bot, at least not for now. I don't even believe that the Lion's rotation here was necessary, just a waste of time, and Weaver
Dire's
absolutely
top tower
dominating
is
the
under
whole top
attack.
lane. Duza finally dropping down. I mean, that was a rotation from Terrorblade and Mirana to the bottom lane. Now Duza is a little bit angry at her teammates, I believe, that there was not a single teleport to save her out, and that's because Undying together with Lion had to TP mid to save Timbersaw from the gank. That wasn't really
Radiant
necessary,
structures are
so I believe
fortified.
they could have played it better.
Radiant's bottom
No detection
tower
on
is under
Timbersaw for
attack.
now. That is the only thing that saves Invoker from death.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Another arrow flying. And Ursa once again spending quite a little bit of his time. Runes are coming up, 3 seconds. Imagine that was a regeneration
Dire's
rune.
top tower has fallen.
2-2. And Timber finally gets a solo kill on Invoker.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now this is a lane that is crashing down as well. I've just said about the rune of generation, and it comes for Ursa. He's pretty happy about it. Arrow connects ideally. Undying is quite away for now, but Timbersaw is a pretty tough target right now for Team StayFrosty. Level 9 on him. Lion is also here. That is most probably going to be a dead Ursa in a while. A trade of 1-for-1 might be expected, but not. He turns it around. Sunstrike connects.
Dire's bottom tower
That's
is
the
under
trade of
attack.
Undying for Ursa, and I believe that InsertTeamName are more than happy with what is happening at the mid lane. Tier 1 tower is already down for StayFrosty team. Also Duze is having some good time at the bottom lane, free farming and also harassing down the Tier 1 tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
This looks like a beautiful start for InsertTeamName. Now there's a little bit of rotation. Ursa swapped with Invoker.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is
And
under
as I
attack.
say, the scale up into the late game from my vision is a little bit better for Team InsertTeamName. So I'm not even sure that they're in a rush to finish it off, already having an advantage in the early game. Now Weaver here, he will be getting on the backside of Mirana, but there is a shrine pressed.
Dire's
There
middle
is also
tower
very
is under
near.
attack.
Whoops, that was the wrong direction chosen by Undying. Pays his life for it. Now Ursa really is the only threat.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Illusion.
To Team InsertTeamName. Not sure whether he will be going for a quick blink dagger here. There's already a Vanguard on Timbersaw, didn't go for a quick Bloodstone here. In a while, all of the top 3 net worthers are with Team ITN. Some action on the mid lane. They will try to get it on Invoker. No control for now. Lion is with them. Lich will try to save the life of his teammate. Mirani is also teleporting to the mid, but will it be enough to save them off? Amazing ultimate from Lich. Saves them for now. Timbersaw, they need a little bit of detection. Still don't have it. Not on a single hero. That is quite pathetic. No detection at all. Timbersaw was just trying to randomly find a target. But here is Weaver. That is going to be a dead leech. They will be also able to shift their focus to Terrorblade. He has no outcomes
Radiant's bottom tower
for
is under
himself. Tier 1 is falling down on the mid lane as well.
Middle tower has
There
fallen.
is no exit for any of heroes on StayFrosty roster except invisibility. For now,
Dire's
Mirana
middle
is the
tower
only
is
saving
under
option
attack.
right now because there was no detection,
Radiant's
literally
bottom tower is
not
under
on a single
attack.
hero of ITN team. But that is going to be 2 mid towers taken down in a row. There is going to be an exchange probably at the bottom lane. Ursa will take
Dire's
one on
middle
his
tower
own.
has fallen.
But ITN, they're just not stopping. They are continuing the mid
Dire's
push.
middle tower
And
is
they
under
know that
attack.
right now they're much stronger. 5,000 gold advantage on their hands as well. But Arrow connects ideally to Weaver. Doesn't have his time lapse. But they just don't have enough damage to go through his life points.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's
Volker
bottom tower
didn't
is
have
under
his
attack.
teleport ready. It wasn't cooldown reduction. Mirana hitting the arrows one after another. But that just doesn't give any impact into the game. That's already lost Mirana. Buying back into the game. And that's minute 14th. And Ursa is supposed to be quite a strong hero at this point of a time, but it just doesn't work out. Ursa is dead as well. Buys back into the game.
I come to your aid.
Well, that is a little bit over aggressive from the ITN team. You just don't want to play it in that way. There is a buyback from Undying as well. And right now, if they manage to turn it the other way around successfully, Pitch is dead. No mana for the time lapse for Weaver. Otherwise, in the previous team fight, he would be a little bit more lucky. I believe at the end of the day, it is a trade-off in the favor of InsertTeamName. They've almost got the tier 3 tower on mid. Undying. Dying after a buyback. That's a sad point. So 2 buybacks from StayFrosty, a buyback from Undying as well, immediately dying after that. A little bit of gold advantage for StayFrosty after the team fight. But the tier 3 tower is almost down. That was a little bit too aggressive. And once again, this is minute 15, which is really becoming a very bad signal for Team StayFrosty.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Out of
But
my
Mirana,
way!
she does a brilliant job hitting these arrows one after another from the high ground. And again, no detection. Okay, except a single sentry ward on Lion. Another arrow flies. Does not connect this time. Just 180 health points on the tower. Just few hits from Loser will be able to finish it out.
Dire's middle tower
They're
is
just
under
continuing
attack.
to push it further.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
You can also see that in terms of buybacks, Invoker is the only one who has it. On the backside, you have Mirana together with Ursa just deleting Lion from the game, but Weaver turns it back as well. That is going to be a dead Mirana for 55 seconds. No buyback for her. And Ursa is left alone, all behind his teammates. Invoker does connect.
Bottom tower is under attack.
A good combo on Undying. But still though, all of the 3 core heroes for Team ITN are up there on the high ground. And they're continuing to fight. And there's nothing to stop them for now.
Radiant's
They
top
might
tower
be
is
taking
under
the racks
attack.
as well.
Dire's structures are fortified.
But they're willing it to finish it right here and right now.
Radiant's top tower is under
Maybe
attack.
that's too much of a hurry. But now that there are no ultimates
Radiant's
on
top
StayFrosty's
tower is under attack.
lineup, they're more than happy to finish it off. Maybe that's a dead leech. Racks are falling as well.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's top tower is
They might
under
just finish
attack.
off the tier 2 at the top,
Dire's
at the bottom,
tower is
then
under
go for the
attack.
shrines, take the full control of the map. double damage rune is there as well if you want to take to Roshan. And I don't believe that StayFrosty will be able to pick a fight there. That for now, in terms of
Dire's bottom tower
the
is
item
under
difference,
attack.
ITN
Dire's
team
bottom
is
tower
very much
has
ahead.
fallen.
18th minute into the game. And I like how it just outbursted in a matter
Radiant's
of
top
few
tower
minutes
is under attack. Radiant's
for
top tower
ITN.
has fallen.
Slowly and
Dire's
steadily,
bottom
they
tower
won
is
every
under
single
attack.
line. Good rotation from Sappers as
Dire's
well.
bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under
I
attack.
just believe that Terror
Roshan has
and
fallen
wow,
to the
that was a
dark.
quick Roshan for Ursa. Well played by him. At least
Dire's
some
bottom
objective that
barracks
he was
has
able
fallen.
to take on the map.
Radiant's top tower
Also
is under
Terror
attack.
going for a split push, takes down the tier 2
Radiant's top
tower at the
has
top.
fallen.
And that also shows
Dire's bottom
pretty good
barracks are
decision
under
making
attack.
in StayFrosty team. They understand that they
Dire's
cannot pick a
bottom
fight right
barracks
now on
has
their own
fallen.
high ground, and they're ready to sell out the bottom lane. But in exchange for that, they took the Roshan, Aegis is with Ursa. They took tier 2 tower on the top lane for themselves. Invoker goes for the Midas. And there are still good chances for them to stay in the game. And once again, we saw how Team StayFrosty are able to come back into the game. This is something that is what they're ready for. They're ready for very long
Double
games.
damage.
They are always able to catch their opponents or on all of these minor mistakes that actually matter.
Gold and sweet.
Now Weaver, all alone at the bottom lane. There is a double damage rune on Ursa
The prize is mine.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
and Aegis. That is going to be a
Radiant's
trade-off of
bottom
towers
tower
as
has
well.
fallen.
The ITN team, I'm not sure whether they will be willing
Dire are
to come and
scanning.
defend tier 2 at the bottom lane. Weaver has a cooldown on his teleport.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
No TP on the supports. So that is going to be a trade-off of tier 2
Radiant's bottom
towers.
tower is under attack. Radiant's
And look at the
structures
golden
are
advantage.
fortified.
Not that big
Radiant's
anymore
bottom
for the
tower
20th
is
minute.
under attack.
But the ITN team, they just made it quicker. They are going for the high ground. They understand that 2 members of Team StayFrosty are at the bottom.
Radiant's bottom
They will
tower
force them
has
to come
fallen.
back. Manta style on Medusa.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Look at this. They are trying to squeeze her very quickly. Pushing
Dire's
out of
middle
the base.
barracks are under
Just for now, that is a deleted leech from the game. Immediately buys back into the game. And Medusa is already on a pretty low HP, same as Timber is. And here is the comeback that I was speaking of.
A dead mother
Team StayFrosty,
worse.
always
Radiant's
ready
bottom tower
to
is
catch
under
their
attack.
opponents on every single minor mistake that can happen. And that's the beauty. Ursa had his Aegis. No one was willing to spend their resources on a quick Ursa kill. And once again, the map control. Solid pick off
Snag in
for
your
Weaver.
timeline.
Especially escapes from it as well. Evades the Sunstrike.
Then
Once again, ITN just at some moment they played it a little bit over aggressive, and they also lost the control over the map that they had in their hands. They gave that free Aegis for Ursa, gave a couple of towers for free as well to Team StayFrosty. Nice arrow hitting target by Mirana. And at this point of time, I believe that now StayFrosty are not that worried about picking up the fights. They know that the gold advantage isn't that huge between them. Item wise as well. Terror, I believe he's gonna be getting a quick BKB. Yep, he's already bringing it to himself. No, he still needs an Ogre Club. But it's a top rush from the ITN team. They want to finish it ASAP. Steal and Aegis on Ursa. BKB appears on the Terror.
Dire's top tower is under
That
attack.
is not yet revealed. Steal and Aegis on Ursa, and he tries to get the use of it before it expires. Let's see how they will be able to play around it. Ursa presses the ultimate. They've got the Aegis out, but you need to kill him another time, and now you don't have ultimates.
I'm sensing
And really, you don't want to fight it once again now. But Ursa left all alone, trying to chase down Lion, but there is enough to control for now. Trade off Leech for Lion, but Timbersaw does an amazing throw. Sunstrike finishes off. That's 2 for 2. Who's Undying and Weaver is still alive though.
Dire's middle tower is
A
under
buyback
attack.
from Ursa.
Dire's
You wanna
top
disengage
tower
right
has
now.
fallen.
Mirana got off quickly by Weaver. There is still a lot of damage on them.
My broken body.
That is a little bit too much of what you've spent for a tier 3 tower at the top lane, I believe. But meanwhile, you have creeps already walking onto
Dire's
your
middle
base.
tower is under
Weaver
attack.
finally dropped down. Just buys a BKB right now for himself. Double damage rune. Now the only problem that the team StayFrosty has is that you only are left with 2 racks at the top side. I believe that InsertTeamName, they will be doing their everything that they possibly can do to finish off the racks. They want the mega creeps. The Roshan is still not up there. There is a double damage rune, which is sweet finding from Timber. Runes are up. It is going to be 2 for 2. Spirit Vessel. A nice one against Timbersaw. Just like how Mirana rushed Spirit Vessel immediately as the first item. This is something that you need to have whenever you're playing against such a matchup. Smoke. And as I say, they will be trying to do everything to take the top racks right now. They need the mega creeps. Everything is available right now for both of the teams. Terror chooses to go for Skadi. Teleports coming in. And look at Leech's position. He knows exactly where the whole enemy stack is, and he will be getting on his enemies. He's gonna be popping out an ideal chain force most probably, but let's see for now. They are trying to focus BB pretty quickly right now. There is an ultimate from Duza as well, and Ursa is trapped on his own, pretty far away from his teammates. That's already 3 members of Team StayFrosty down. Mirana buys back, but it's not going to be enough. They've managed to take down Timbersaw. Look at these 14 HP on the ranged Drax. But Weaver is there saying, hey, hello, I'm still able to fight it all alone. Refresher Orb appears an Invoker. That's kind of an all-in right now. I don't believe that there are any buybacks.
Dire's structures are
There is a buyback
fortified.
for Terror, which might be enough for now.
Radiant structures
A
are
single rack is
fortified.
standing. But do you want to fight without Timbersaw? Team ITN, once again, they're just playing it a little bit over-aggressive and overestimating their own strength. Minor gold difference what they have right now for themselves. Now with the Roshan, in case if they manage to take it, Cheese and Aegis is something that you will be willing to go with for the high ground. Now no buyback on Ursa for the next 4 minutes. Mirana 6 minutes.
illusion.
Sunstrike from Invoker. Checks it out. Ursa is already here. StayFrosty, they clearly understand that if they lose this objective right now, this is most probably going to be the end of the game. It is not yet down at all. I mean, chances are still very much fair and equal for both of the teams. Meanwhile, the team between Illusion and All Might, the game between Illusion and All Might is still ongoing. A lot of actions happening there as well, but these are the beautiful games that we've been waiting for. The hottest matches between the 4 strongest UAE Dota 2 teams, running on both English and Arabic streams of ours. Arabic stream is twitch.tv/EmpirePlayDownscoreArabic. If you want to enjoy the Illusion versus All Might game as well. Mirana's ultimate. Ursa is getting in. There is an immediate beautiful arrow from Mirana. Connects Timber. So beautiful Cataclysm as well. There's a lot of damage that Team Frosty are able to pull out in a very small amount of time. There is no buyback on Timber, I assume. Lion falling down quickly as well. And Duza left all alone. ITN might just lose it down here. Weaver does a brilliant job. Just taking some teleports home from StayFrosty. But Ursa and Terror is more than enough to take the Aegis and Cheese. And now this looks very pathetic for ITN. They will just be risking it all. Weaver
I could have hit Roshan with my
does his
eyes
best.
closed.
There's no tomb as well for Undying. 15 seconds more, and this is going to be an Aegis plus Cheese for Team StayFrosty.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
I just believe that patience and, I don't know, probably emotional control and team communication is something that Team InsertTeamName, they need to focus on. I mean, all of these over-aggressive plays on the enemy's high grounds where they didn't have yet the resources they've needed. If they played it a little bit slower and safer and not losing the map control as well, when they gave this free Aegis for Ursa, when they gave this free towers for Team StayFrosty as well, which really filled the gap in terms of the net worth that was there on place. Now Terrorblade with Cheese, Ursa having an Aegis on him, BKB also appears. I don't believe that InsertTeamName anymore have any sort of advantage on their
Dire's
hands.
top
There is a
shrine is under
4,000
attack.
gold lead for Team StayFrosty. 5,000 already, plus Aegis and Cheese. Our shrines are falling down.
Dire's top
Wow.
shrine has fallen.
Back Talons appears on Terrorblade. Now also Medusa is not that big of a threat yet. Having a Manta and Scotty for now. She definitely needs a BKB. ASAP. But here's an ideal fight start for Team StayFrosty. Deleting Undying exactly at the start of the fight. There's still time lapse for Weaver, but Duza
Radiant's courier has been
is
killed.
lost. I guess that's it. I think that it will be just killing right now from the moral side, the ITN. They thought that the game is almost in their pocket, but really this is not something that happened. And meanwhile on the other stream, I think Team Illusion is making it already onto the high
Radiant's
ground
middle
of Team
tower
All
is
Might.
under attack.
And the All
Radiant
Might are
structures are
slowly
fortified.
losing it away. It's still gonna be a little bit longer game than what was expected, but I mean ITN, they spent so much on trying to get this top lane, and this is where they lost all of the lead that they had. Ghost appears on Lion. Oh. That hurts.
Radiant's
Really
middle
Undying.
tower is under attack.
A golden thread.
This is not unkillable target anymore. Also, Timber is not that huge. I mean, he went for a very defensive build.
Shadows take us.
Probably could have played a little bit more aggressive at the start. There's a shadow from Mirana. I believe that ITN understand it.
Radiant are scanning.
Only 3 members of theirs are at the top right now. They need to play it safe. This is where they need to play it calm and safe. Buybacks are available. Andai. It's not at the right place on the map for now. Lion, just why are you walking straightly into the face
Not my warnings.
of your opponents? Once again, please play it safer for now. You just don't want to lose such a beautiful start that you had.
Dire are scanning.
I think I really need to aid the big
Clear
B.
cutting.
I won't lose that. Well, Basher coming soon. Already about on Ursa. He slowly and steadily becomes a beast.
Gold and sweet.
Bounty runs. Gonna be 2 for 2.
Gold.
This track is the MVP of the game and an objective
Money changes
that the most of the attention was given to. But also, once you get the money for BKB, do you leave it for the buyback? Do you play YOLO, take a BKB, once again rush for the top rocks to get the Mega Crypts? Also, the next Roshan is going to be a very important objective as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The refresher is something of importance for both of the teams. Terrorblade is making his way to the enemy's high ground, and he will try to force some TP homes. From the ITN team,
Radiant's
which he does.
bottom tower is under attack.
Which he quickly does. And once again, the amount of damage, tower damage that both teams have in their hands right now is massive. And I believe that right now ITN, they're just trying to
Radiant's middle tower
sort
is under
out
attack.
what to do on the map.
Radiant's middle tower has
10,000
fallen.
gold difference in favor of Team StayFrosty. Once again, let me know if everything is fine with the image and the sound quality on Twitch. And for those who just tuned, this is the first Dota 2 tournament in UAE in 2019, but also the first tournament in general for Empire Play. Follow all of our socials, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and Twitch. We will be pulling out a lot of content that was created throughout this tournament. Team interviews, highlights, votes. The whole recap of the tournament is going to be posted there. Also keep an eye on our website, empireplay.gg. We'll push it live very soon, where we'll have a team ranking page and announcing all of the tournaments, basically all of the action that is going to be happening here in the region that is related to the gaming industry and the competitive scene as well. Now, in terms of split push, this is something that StayFrosty are always playing around. They always have these options, coming back options.
Allies disappear.
Vanish. Now Mirana is trying to
Dire are
close
scanning.
the angle and get on the backside of the opponents. Does not work out yet. Now ITN are playing it very safe as well. Net worths are now with Team StayFrosty as well. Bo3 is slowly but steadily getting there. Gonna be going for the Super Basher. Ocean is gonna be up soon as well. I mean, the only advantage that the ITN team has right now is the creep waves. It is a little bit easier for them to push out the waves and keep busy StayFrosty with controlling that aspect of the game. Now the game become a little bit chill. Duza finally getting her BKB. I think now they finally understood that they're also pretty good in late setup. Their heroes are strong, but they just need a little bit of more farm. Team is just getting his heroes as well, but this Weaver don't want to risk it out. He is to join his teammates as well in case if they are trying to set up the top push.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bounty runes.
Salamene smiles upon me.
Death. Invisibility. Ill-gotten gains.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think they misunderstood this arrow. They thought that Team StayFrosty are already taking the Roshan, but they were not. Same goes with Team StayFrosty the other way around. No detection, still no detection. Ursa gets an initiation. They will get rid of Undying before the team even starts, and the ultimate of Duza doing really nothing in the team fight. Weaver is getting on the backside of his opponents, but he cannot choose a single target to focus on. Meanwhile, Lion together with Timbersaw, they were trying to get rid of Ursa as well. Mirana is on a very low HP. That is going to be a 1-for-1 trade for now. Mirana is buying back into the game. Duza, does she have a buyback? Yes, she does, but not buying out for now. 60 seconds. I mean, do buy back right now because you know that the Aegis refresh and cheese is going to be taken away. You're just giving it free away. ITN team. First half of the game playing it too aggressive, now playing it too passive.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Mortality.
I know that you don't want to spend that money on the buyback now, but would have turned it around and go for the Aegis, probably. Crazy games we have today. Super Basher appears on Ursa. Double damage on. Mjolnir almost for Weaver. I think that Weaver is going to be the one start to shine in the next team fights.
Double damage.
Aegis and Terrorblade this time. Also a cheese with him. I mean Sander, cheese, Aegis. You'll have to spend a while to finish him off. It is a crazy game on both streams. Quite a crazy game, guys, on both of the streams. Once again, All Might playing versus Illusion on the Arabic stream, twitch.tv/EmpirePlay_Arabic.
Radiant's middle
Now
tower
the game
is under
is
attack.
turning all against Team
Radiant's
ITN.
middle
18,
tower
19,000
has
gold
fallen.
difference between the two. And now it is Team StayFrosty time to... He has to understand that someone is here, but now Weaver together with Timber, so they will try to finish off Ursa. For now it doesn't work out really, but the Eels work pretty well. There is a TP from Invoker. It is going to be a 2 versus 2 at the end of the day, but Timbersaw is already teleporting home. BKB time lapse from Weaver saves him for now.
Invisibility.
For Mirana. That rack really wins the game for Team StayFrosty. Once again, Team ITN not managing to play it a little bit safer. Refreshes on Invoker as well. And there is an immediate initiation. They want to kill Weaver as quickly as possible, but this time ITN, they are managing to turn the fight around. They need to get rid of Ursa as well, but the Terror is just waiting for an ideal fight start. There is a buyback for Lion. Timber is already on a very low HP, but Timber is untouchable for now. There's absolutely no focus on him. Weaver was trying to do his job, but Weaver is down as well. Frost just chasing down Duza. There are buybacks coming all around from Team ITN, but I think it possibly signals an ending point for them. They can do nothing in the team fight. Timber just evades it in time. But for now, what do you do?
A golden thread.
Also,
Radiant
doesn't have a buyback,
structures are
but probably
fortified.
will have it soon. Doesn't even need it for now. Buyback from Duza. Would they just force out the buyback and go back? Meanwhile, Weaver is trying to push it through. That's it. Invoker is back, and that means that he won't be able to do anything to the rack on the top.
Haste.
I think it's a matter
The
of a
prize
single
is
fight
mine.
left. There's still a cheese available for Terror. Aegis is gone. No new items on the insert team name roster for a very long time already. Butterfly on Terror Blade. And I like how Terrorblade plays it out during the team fight. He does not just jump into it immediately. He waits for an ideal position while Ursa is pretty well frontlining. Well, they've been carrying that percentage of the time the game for. Gonna be having it on the other half for now. Thanks for mentioning that out. Timbersaw is caught. No buyback. Oh, here's it. This most probably is going to be the final push from StayFrosty. Played it out in their signature manner. Really the strongest team on this tournament in terms of coming back from any conditions that they're facing. That is
Radiant's middle barracks is falling.
Take us.
trying to push them away from the high ground. An immediate disengagement from Team StayFrosty. But meanwhile, at the top, Weaver is trying to push it through to take the final rack, but Invoker is there to defend it as well, and that means that it is going to be a 4 vs 4 here on the mid. Tastero still has his cheese, not anymore for now. Buyback from Undying as well. 27,000 gold difference between the two teams. Ursa finally gets a quick catch on Undying. That's a dieback. Ursa frontlining almost every single team fight for now. Disengaging. The top rack is still alive. 50 minutes into the game. I wasn't ready for the first game of the day to be so long.
Thank you.
Going a mid push for his teammates. There's another Borsen skipper, so and refresher orbs appear
Gold
for
and sweet.
Terror. Frost was a pretty unkillable target for the ITN team for the second half of the game. Probably now gonna be even harder for them.
Invisibility.
Shadows take us.
58 seconds more. For the Ocean to appear. Timber Sold caught alone once again. Dump is being destroyed. Weaver switches his focus on Lich. But for now, no any trade-off from the insert team name. 5 versus 5. No buyback.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
Racks are falling pretty
Radiant's
quickly as
bottom
well.
barracks has fallen.
StayFrosty
Radiant structures are fortified.
getting into the enemy's
Radiant's
high ground
bottom barracks are
for the
under
first
attack.
time of the game. That's it. Weaver is once again
Radiant's
trying to do
bottom
his job,
barracks
but Lich
has fallen.
together with Invoker are already there to defend the last track, standing on the top side. And most probably that is going to be the ending point of the match. 33,000 gold difference already. Weaver was dropped down as well.
Radiant's middle
No
barracks
buyback
are under
on
attack.
him either. 7 up. It's almost got caught. But that's 100 seconds without Weaver. That most probably means a free Roshan as well for the two teams. For Team StayFrosty. I don't think that there is any possibility right now anymore for Team ITN to take a Roach. Not in this game.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Once again. Uza is being finished pretty quickly. That's an erased
Radiant's
Uza.
middle tower is under attack.
Everyone else on the insert team name are falling down as well. GG called out. Congratulations to Team StayFrosty making a beautiful comeback into the game. 52 minutes it took them. And they're playing with a
Dire
standing
victory.
even. For now, in the parallel stream as well, Team Illusion made it 1-0 against Team All Might. We will be getting back to you in a matter of 10 to 15 minutes once the team will be setting up. I'll be casting the next game of Illusion versus Team All Might, and the second match between Team StayFrosty and Team InsertTeamName is going to be casted on the Arabic stream, twitch.tv/EmpirePlay_Arabic. Stay tuned, share all of the socials, plus the Twitch links with your friends, and we'll be back shortly.